Schumacher's exit at Monaco opens the door for David Coulthard.
David Coulthard has put his World Championship challenge right back on track.
Now the Germanies is feeling the pressure from the McLaren duo, and with 10 races to go, the title is still up for grabs. Don't miss the Canadian Grand Prix, qualifier in the race, only on Star Sports. This Formula One Championship broadcast is brought to you by Foster's, Australia's favourite beer, and Honda.
यह है दूसरा दौर केबल एंड वायरलेस एक दिवसीय अंतर्राष्ट्रीय श्रृंखला का। वेस्ट इंडीज, पाकिस्तान और जिम्बाब्वे भिड़ते हुए एक बार फिर। Good shot. Beautiful dinner. That's up to great shot. Truly great shot. एक्शन का मौका न गवाएं जबकि जिम्बाब्वे का मुकाबला होगा वेस्ट इंडीज से इतवार को ESPN पर।
कौन बनेगा करोड़पति से पहले कैसे बनेंगे आप करोड़पति?
फोन उठाइए और लगाइए नंबर।
कृपया हिंदी में जानकारी के लिए 01 डायल कीजिए और अंग्रेजी के लिए 02।
अब डायल कीजिए 1।
कौन बनेगा करोड़पति कार्यक्रम में मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूँ।
प्रतियोगिता में हिस्सा लेने के लिए आपकी उम्र 18 साल या उससे ज्यादा हो तो अब डायल कीजिए अपना फोन नंबर जहां हम आपसे संपर्क कर सकें STD कोड के साथ। अगर आप पुरुष हैं तो 1 डायल करें और महिला हैं तो 2। अब हम आपसे पूछेंगे एक सवाल जिसके 4 जवाब होंगे, जैसे भारत की राजधानी का नाम क्या है। जवाब नंबर 1 मुंबई, 2 कलकत्ता, 3 दिल्ली, 4 चेन्नई। अब सही जवाब का नंबर प्रेस कीजिए। सही जवाब। अब बीप के बाद आप अपना नाम और उम्र 20 सेकंड में रिकॉर्ड कर दें।
मैं राधा रामचंद्र गुप्ता, उम्र 36 साल, गृहिणी हूँ।
अब शुरू होगा कौन बनेगा करोड़पति प्रतियोगिता का दूसरा दौर।
Welcome back to our cricket coverage on Star Sports. The first test match between England and the West Indies at Edgbaston in Birmingham. It's tea. Players are enjoying a pretty good tea break. There's been plenty to talk about. Let's take you back through some of the highlights of this first day's play so far.
Walsh to Ramprakash. Extra bounce for Courtney Walsh. Not very long straight boundaries here at Edgbaston. A philosophical look from the old warrior.
Well, I think so. At least he got it down onto the ground quite quickly. Bottom hand actually coming off the bat.
Nicely played into the mid-wicket region by Atherton. Franklin Rose running from leg gully to do the fielding. Atherton off the mark. Adams is after this. Some of the pace is taken off the ball. Well, I'm sure the third umpire will have a close look at this to see if Adams was in contact with the rope or...
Already has a bad knee, Jimmy Adams. Well, this will show exactly what the situation is. Does seem as if that left leg was brushing the rope just as he touched the ball. Must have hurt himself as well. There you see it. Very close, very close. That left leg just seemed to be brushing the rope as he touched the ball. And it is signal 4 by umpire.
Ramprakash will pick up another boundary to third man. 8 overs gone. England on to 16 without loss. Ramprakash 14 and Atherton 2.
That's a good shot. Just fractionally over the pitch by Walsh and played very firmly for 4 runs straight down the ground. That's automatic. It's out. He's gone. The inside edge onto the pad brings the first wicket of the morning. Courtney Walsh has had to work very hard for that day, and the first wicket is down.
Fuller in length, this time from Walsh. Ramprakash drawn forward into the shot. The ball jags back, thick inside edge, and just a ballooning, bouncing ball to Wavell Hines at short leg. Mark Ramprakash is the first victim for England. He's gone for 18, it's 26 for 1.
Here's Rhion King. That's a good aggressive start from King, and even more aggressive from Michael Atherton. Beautifully played pull for 4. Mind you, that's a pretty good shot from Mike Atherton, who's fired up now. Pull that away in front of square, and that's 4 more. This is a good battle between King and Atherton's winning it at the moment.
Well, he's looked in good about playing it way in front of square, straight over mid-wicket.
Might have been in the air for just a fraction of its way to the boundary. Atherton won't mind about that. 3 boundaries to Atherton this morning, all off Ryan King. Oh, what a good shot that is. It's a no ball from Ryan King, but he's dropped short 3 times inside 2 overs and been punished every time by Mike Atherton. Edged and gone. Walsh has got his man, he's got Atherton, he's bowled sparingly at him this morning. Only 6 balls at him in the whole of this first hour and 20 minutes, but Atherton has just tickled one through to Ridley Jacobs.
That's held up again. There it is, the outside edge, through to the keeper. You have to say that Courtney Walsh deserves it. He's been the pick of the bowlers. Mike Atherton's gone for 20. It's 44 for 2.
Edge. Oh, caught off the rebound. It was Gale, I think, and then Campbell, who's taken the rebound. Hick has gone for naught. Walsh struck again. 3 wickets for Walsh.
There we go. Out. Sherwin Campbell. He's the man that makes the recovery, and that's a good recovery. Graham Hick departs for naught. England 45 for 3.
Griffith doing the fielding. The 50's up for England after 23 overs. Stewart on 4, Hussain on 2.
Nice shot. England first boundary of the afternoon. Captain leading from the front, punches it through extra cover. Well, he's got him this time. Inside edge, chopped onto the stumps. Alex Stewart looking to play from back in his crease. And on this wicket, that could cause him problems. It has done.
Has been getting that previous delivery, just going over the top of the off stump or Midland off stump. Again, the ball has come back in, and this time it hits the top of leg stump of the inside edge. It's 57 for 4.
Franklin Rose. Oh, it's in the air, but say it's raced away, but there has to be an element of risk in that shot. The ball's away from your body, little movement from the feet, and he's away now. Nicely pushed through the extra cover area, could go all the way to the boundary. It has. It's well timed. A nice way to open your account.
Just a push from Nick Knight, just to make sure I think.
Edge down to 3rd man, and a run away for 4. In the air, but safe. Down to 3rd man. It's predominant area of scoring, this. Gone. Yeah, got to have gone. Couldn't do anything about that, Nasser Hussain. He's just got the thinnest of gloves, I think, on that flyer from Rose. Yeah, just the thumb end. Nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing he could have done about that.
His 50th Test match wicket. Pitches. Looking to defend Nasser Hussain. The ball rises, jumps at him. Just clips through. Has it just taken the thumb of the glove? Couldn't do anything about that, Nasser Hussain. 82 for 5.
Nick Knight has timed that very well. He's raced away across the outfield without much effort. He's managed to miss the stumps. It's on its way down, straight down the ground. Ambrose gave up the chase.
Edged, gone. Simple, it was only really a matter of time. Nick Knight has flirted with danger in that area right the way through his innings. He's gone for 26, and England are 6 down as Lara takes the catch.
That length without touching the bat. But it has been off the defensive front. This time he is looking to attack. Nick Knight got the edge on this occasion, and a very simple catch for Brian Lara. Won't drop too many like that. The 112 for 6.
Bowling to 3 slips and a gully. Edged and gone. It's taken Walsh just 2 balls in this second spell to get rid of Andrew Flintoff. A little bit of extra bounce. Flintoff groping uneasily outside to the off stump. He's gone, the 7 down.
Just to be doing too much for him to get the ball to move. That ball just hit the seam and just jagged away from Andrew Flintoff. Good catch again by Brian Lara. 112 for 7.
Edged, over the top of Campbell. Well, not far over the top. Croft gets off the mark.
Well, you would have to pick the shortest man in the slip cordon.
And the 3rd man, will it go? I think he will, comfortably.
घर में पाकिस्तान को हराया, अब वो इंग्लैंड को हराना चाहते हैं। जबकि लारा फिर से बल्लेबाजी के क्रम में, और जज्बा कर्टली एम्ब्रोस का होगा अपने आखिरी श्रृंखला में खेलने का। मुमकिन है कि जीत का सेहरा उनके सिर हो। इंग्लैंड का मुकाबला वेस्ट इंडीज से। पहला टेस्ट जारी रहेगा कल, सीधा प्रसारण स्टार स्पोर्ट्स पर।
Easy catch for Ridley Jacobs.
Darren Gough, run out, stumbles just there. Terrific work from Jacobs, direct hit. He's a couple of inches short, Darren Gough, but excellent work by the keeper.
Last man out, Ed Giddins, just flapping at that. Jacobs making good ground to take the catch, giving Leon King his 2nd wicket, and that was England all out for 179.
The West Indies have 19 overs to bat this evening. They'll start their innings a second or two before 5:30 local. 6 for 2.
That is what they're afraid of, why they don't want to be bowling on the off stump, because they know Sharon Campbell is very strong through the offside. But still, the ball is moving. I think that got punished because of the length and the line. It was a bit too wide of off stump. The line should be just on off stump.
No 3rd man. England, I think, are going to have to plug that gap. Glorious shot. Hussein's given up the chase. That brings up the 50 partnership between Campbell and Lara. West Indies resume. Well, that's a big shout.
After what happened, pitch is in line, that's for sure. It's him just on the top of the pad. More times than not, once the ball rushes the top of the pad, it's when we're going over the top.
In the air, but it's past Ram Prakash. That was a loose shot from Lara. Three more to the total. The scoreboard's rattling round like a fruit machine. Edge. Away for 4. England haven't bowled that badly this morning, but they've conceded a lot of runs. 34 of them now.
Did that ball go again? Good delivery though, full in length. Bit of away movement. But that gap between 3rd slip and gully, that's where the ball has found again.
Lara pulls Campbell back for 2. That's a very good half-century for Sherwin Campbell. We'll know pretty soon how important this innings is for the West Indies. I think it's a very important one. It's given too many people have hit boundaries on this pitch in front of the wicket.
Good shot from Lara. That's nothing more than a block drive. Checked his stroke and the ball away. Straight back past the bowler. Shot of true class.
Form and shouldn't be here on this tour. Did a lot of that dribble. Well, wish I could play defensive shots like this. Look at that. It's just no more than a defensive push.
Take that. Nick one back at me, and that's what I'll do next ball. Just fractionally wide and fractionally short.
And, so he's going to hurt you. And that's the best way he does it, with that bat of his. It's just tremendous. He's so quickly into position, the full flow of the...
Oh, wider on the crease. That's well bowled from Giddins. Drew.
More variation. You don't get it right, he does.
Well, you know, you don't need to. You just don't need to vary. It's 2-4. It's a half volley on leg stump and got what it deserved. Another half volley on leg stump. It's meat and drink. Nicely played by Campbell. Now, will that run away for 4? I don't think so. It's Ramprakash after it and Giddins. Between them, pull the ball up a yard short. 3 to Campbell.
That's tickled away very fine. Race away. Leg byes though. Oh, he's got it this time. Beautifully bowled by Darren Gough. Sherwin Campbell completely beaten. It's managed to find a way through, maybe up inside edge, bit of pad, but it's found the stump, knocked it out the ground, and that partnership will stay on 99.
Did in the wings for far too long. Full-length ball that swings back in towards Sherwin Campbell. It's a ricochet off the pad. He's played well for his 59, but England have got that first breakthrough. West Indies now 123 for 3.
Well, it's going to be a diet of left-handers for a while now. Sherwin Campbell, the man bowled by Darren Gough. The one right-hander in well established now. And they get stuck in. Problems for him. New man at the crease. Let's see if he can do it again. As well. The in-swing made him play across it. He was trying to respond to the movement. Clipped away nicely, just fractionally over-pitched. The Yorker turns into a full toss. And Chanderpaul, very grateful. He's off the mark.
Did flick of the wrist there.
That's right in the slot for him. Through extra cover before. Any batsman will tell you if you can get the bowlers to bowl where you want it as a batsman.
Just to tuck into Flintoff. Another exquisite shot. Once again.
Well, a slight change of line, probably inadvertent from Andrew Flintoff. Nice piece of footwork from Giddins. In effect, saves 1 run. And Brian Lara moves on to 50. Well played.
Goal, good bouncer. Good and straight. Gets up. Edged and gone. And that's good aggressive bowling from Darren Gough. He's done everything his side wanted. And he's got rid of Brian Lara. He's gone for 50. But that is a crucial wicket.
That is the way I've got to bowl. You've got to run in and give it everything when you're bowling against outstanding batsmen like Brian Lara. Very thin edge through the wicket keeper. Didn't wait around Brian Lara. It's 136 for 4.
Comes to the crease. Very healthy average. 7, just over. 1250, 600s in that. Career best at 208 not out. In comes Darren Gough. Pushed into the offside, and Jimmy Adams away straight away. But that's a good aggressive over from Darren Gough. The fielding from Nasser Hussain. He's come in to just... Well, you shouldn't mind him playing shots like that, Mikey. Bottom hand in there, but it's going to be 2 more runs. Paul might not be the most attractive batsman. He's certainly... Now that's one area he can't bowl. So strong in that area, he waits for anything into his legs. It's got an easy 3. They might even think about 4. And they are thinking about 4, and they've made it very easily. Good running. Quite a 10 inside edge, but well pick up 2 here, and they do very easily. So 10 run.
That's beautifully played. Wasn't a very threatening ball from Andrew Carrick. The 150's up for the West Indies.
I think it's been a feature of all the England bowlers when they've come into the attack. There's been a real loosener. Chanderpaul stands out of his crease, asserts his position.
This is a better over from Carrick.
Told Andrew Caddick politely to come off the pitch. Caddy, after that last ball, am I okay there? Am I wide enough? Going to have another look.
It's not quite where Chanderpaul intended, but he'll pick up 4 runs. Terrific stuff. Cracking stuff from Gough.
In the air, but safe. A couple of bounces down to Giddins at final.
Or whether he has to defend it off his body, or whether he's going to be playing any shot at all. No point bowling bouncers that the batsman just watches through to the wicket keeper, and that was the right line.
Oh, it's good running. He picked the fielder. Darren Gough is annoyed and frustrated with him. It's a good stroke. All along the ground. Good shot from Chanderpaul. Just push down the ground off the back foot.
Nice way to start again after the break. Certainly for Shivnarine Chanderpaul. A lot of bottom hand, that's his trademark. Fair hammered away through mid-off.
A repeat of the first ball after lunch, which was a nice juicy half volley. Well, it's another nice juicy half volley, which now gives the West Indies the lead by 1 run.
Well, I suppose you could harshly call that a chance. Maybe you could hardly call it a chance. It was hit with great power.
Well hit. Not quite a half volley this time.
run conjured from somewhere. Actually quite good work from Flintoff. Well, that's come out slowly. Jimmy Adams had to adjust the shot, slow it down to make contact. The 50 partnership now. Partnership moves on to 52.
Good skills.
And,
Good skills.
it's better to get it just up that little bit further. If it's going to turn, you want the batsman playing shot.
Dennis Wise. I'm not sure Dennis Wise would be impressed with that first touch. Shin pad's doing the job.
Mike Atherton just slightly deep at cover.
Oh! No, no! No, no!
Well, that must have been very, very close. Goes back, lack of bounce, bottom edge. We've bounced over the stumps. We see better with the stump camera. Too close for comfort.
That could have been a chance, judging by all the reactions out there and the noises. Sharp chance. Anything there in at Silly Point is sharp.
Question tells you everything. Well, bowler drifting in. Shoots out. Just gets a finger to it, I think. Just pushed down the ground. It's going to be at least a couple.
He's got 15 now. That's just right up there for him. Into the slot. And in this sort of form, a very easy option for him. He's played very well indeed for this 50. Kept the bat straight. A lot of bottom hand comes into it, but it's that's tempting enough and well driven. Nice to see the spinner trying to flight the ball. But Jimmy Adams taking advantage. Just overdone by Robert Croft. Nicely played.
It's a good shot, very good shot. Croft prepared to give it a bit of air though.
Well, it's gone straight to Mark Ramprakash. It looked as though it was on its way to the boundary for 4. Well, has it stuck in the pads? Alex Stewart is appealing. It's certainly in the pads there, certainly lodged there. Had it...
I think David shows. I think this goes straight into the ground. Yeah, there you go. Into the ground.
Whip through mid-wicket.
Big on, Freddie!
3 more to Chanderpaul. And he hit anywhere he likes. That's going to go for 4. Worked from outside off stump through wide mid-on for 4.
Ball to arrive, and when it arrives, he hits it for 4.
Well, yeah, England's bowlers, or Giddins in particular, not bowling to a plan. Bowling a different plan every ball, and that certainly isn't bowling to a plan. Look at the bottom hand come in there from Chanderpaul to pick the gap on the onside.
Smashed away, this time in front of square. That's 4 more. This could be the end of Ed Giddins' Test career. It's 218 for 4.
Catch! In the air, forlorn cry of catch from Alex Stewart. The only person to catch it is the ball boy out at deep extra.
Scoring rate now beautifully played again. Wait for the bad ball and hit it for 4. It's as simple as that.
I think he did a little bit more than that. Used his feet. There he goes. A little shimmy down the track. Again, working that ball in his favourite area, wide of mid-on. It's the bottom hand in and through. Nicely played.
Gone. Well, Flintoff's done the trick. There's still hope for England. The new ball's available in just over 3 overs' time. Chanderpaul has given his wicket away. Flintoff gets on the wicket-taking sheet.
Wide, and Chanderpaul throwing the bat at that. It's a good athletic catch from Stewart. And a fine edge from Chanderpaul. His fine innings of 73.
Out to bat for the West Indies. This time it's the wicket-keeper Ridley Jacobs. He joins Jimmy Adams. I think there was any bat.
That's going to go fine. That's going to go to 4. West Indian captain. Well, the goes under. We're seeing this variation in bounce. I was talking about it at the pitch report, and I felt this like this. The difference will be when Courtney Walsh does it, and Leon King, Franklin Rose and Curtly Ambrose. It's going to happen a little bit quicker. All right, Stewart went for the initial stumping. Let's have a look here.
Takes the bails off, Smart down the leg side. Adams just oversteps. There's the bails gone. Just overbalances there. Stewart still watching, takes a stump out of the ground, holding the ball against the stump, in the glove. Takes the bails. Just removes the stump with the ball inside the glove, the ball touching the stump.
No experience. No substitute is there for experience.
Well, let's see. It may be Flintoff, it probably will be. Get back to the point that I made.
Half a shout, but only half a shout. Oh, glove and bat, I think. Down the leg side. Edged and gone. We've got one in the right place.
That's better from Andrew Caddick. He certainly looked out of sorts, but he's had a success there with Ridley Jacobs. A new ball through there, England, with this second new ball. Caddick bang on line. Just takes the outside edge of Ridley Jacobs back. The ball goes through comfortably to Alex Stewart. That's one breakthrough that England needed. Now the 4 more are needed. Jacobs has gone for 5, 237 for 6.
Curtly Ambrose comes to the crease. Averages just on a 12.5 run. Oh, that's smashed away through the covers. Over pitched. No swing there. Well, that's just a half volley. Now, why we bowl this to tail enders, I don't know. Because when our batsmen go in, I think that's probably 4 runs. They'll have a look. Not sure that the field end of Flintoff will know that. Have a look. But what do our bowlers?
Good ground. Dives to stop the ball. Now, as he touched the rope, there he has. That'll be giving us 4.
Something like that. He's not bothering to run, and with justification, hasn't hit it completely cleanly, but it's hard enough. He's going to go for 4, has done. It was,
I think the ball just happened to go there. He was hitting straight down the ground.
There goes the new ball, racing away to the boundary. Very fine shot from Jimmy Adams. Jimmy Adams playing that straight down the ground nicely. He's bustling for 3. Curtly not quite so fast. Well, he's onto that pretty quickly. Having to drag it wide from wide of off stump. Well, there's something extra there. Every now and again, it's usually been from the pavilion. And Jimmy Adams now looking for the culprit. Oh, that was unintentional from Darren Gough, I'm sure. It's high, it's a noble signal by Venkat. It's a nasty delivery. Any sort of high full toss was the playing conditions.
David Lloyd was talking about a conversation with Malcolm Marshall that he had 2 years ago when Malcolm Marshall said that you aim at the fast bowler's hands. I don't think he quite meant it that way. The ball is supposed to hit the ground first.
He might pick up 2 here. He will. Bending it off backward to square. He's just being panned straight back over his head now by a West Indian tail-ender. It's the boundary. Now then, that's beaten mid-off. He's looking to get 3, which will take him through to 50, and he's going to get them. Well played, Jimmy Adams. Fine captain's innings for the West Indies.
Great support to Shivnarine Chanderpaul, who's now got his own reward. Took the West Indies to victory against Pakistan in their last test match in Antigua. He's putting the West Indies well on the way to victory in this Edgbaston test.
Well, Ambrose is in on the act now, forcing off the back foot on the onside, just a comfortable 2. Nice straight drive. The keeper saying interested. Picks it up just inside the rope, but that's the 50 partnership between Adams and Ambrose. It's a fine effort for this 7th wicket.
One's missed him. It's also found space in the outfield, and Jimmy Adams will take 2. Always keen to push for that. How's that? There goes the appeal, there goes the answer. It's out. Ambrose trying to drag himself away from the crease now, but Robert Croft has been celebrating for 10 seconds already.
Croft goes straight on with the arm. Ambrose decides not to play. It's hit his back leg in front of middle and off. He stood there for a while, Kirtley.
So Ambrose gone. It was a partnership of 55. Very useful runs for the West.
Run it now, run.
Ambrose off the mark straight away.
Silva.
Big blow. That's gone for the maximum. Over, long off. An uncomplicated swing of the bat, proving mighty effective.
Flighted delivery. And Rose has given the answer.
Fine shot, poor delivery though. Just too short, it spoilt a good over. Keeps Jimmy Adams happy, he's ticking away beautifully. And he found the gap, put it away. It's 305 for 7. Well, he didn't seem to know much about that, Franklin Rose. You can look at the scoreboard and see 4 runs going to his name, but...
Well, the ball is like a hook, if that's what it was. Where's it gone? Over the top of slip.
Full swing. Five from the over. 310 for 7.
It's played pretty well. I'm not sure that Franklin Rose maybe knew too much about it or where it was exactly going, but he got the middle of the bat on it.
2 before close of play, and it would be fine if he hadn't bowled so many overs before, but with all the continuous pressure on him throughout the day, to be coming back having already bowled 28 overs is not going to be easy.
No, but you do know he'll give you everything he's got. Wow, that's an amazing shot. You have to say that that was premeditated and effective. 4 more down the ground.
Another good shot. Just playing through the line, the ball again, very fresh. Must be a tired man at this stage. He's trying his best, always does. But 3 minutes past 6 in the afternoon.
Well, there's another one hit down the ground. Not hit so well. This will only be a couple here. And Goff has his hands on his head. Can't believe it. Well, as easy as you like. But you have to say that, and I think you're exactly right, that Darren Goff is a tired man. There's 4 more. And you have to feel sorry for Darren Goff here at this stage. He shouldn't really be having to bowl, Mikey. Try and get loose and come back and bowl 2 overs at the end of the day when you bowled 28 before that.
Very good shot.
Well, that's crashed away back with a point. Just a long hop outside off stump, and Rose has clattered into that. First runs off the bat this morning.
He's going to continue playing those shots, Franklin Rose. Fairly confident these days, Franklin Rose. Has always had some batting ability, not always shown it though. But I think with this new dispensation he has shown a lot more grit and determination at the crease. A top score that we just saw of 69 was in a recent series against Zimbabwe in Jamaica.
Pick up 2 there, and that brings up the 50 partnership between Adams and Rose. Come up in just 43 minutes. Gone for the pull there. There's a man out at deep square. It's Ed Giddings who can't get round. Well played by Franklin Rose. Nothing wrong with that for a pull stroke.
Problems with that, Franklin Rose, and he will go for the shot. He likes to play that pull shot. There are 2 men out behind square. If it gets it high enough and he goes for the shot, there's always a chance. Bit of a risk, but there's always a chance. He loves the shot.
.350 up for the West Indies. 2 more to Jimmy Adams. His first runs of the morning. It's in the air but safe, and it's in the gap. Robert Croft is chasing. Thought about running on his throat.
Looking very comfortable, Franklin Rose. Pitch is looking easy as well. As you said, Paul, I think that's a consolation that the England batsmen can be thinking of. Pitch is looking flat. It's looking good for batting. Franklin Rose looking very confident, heading for his 2nd half century.
Rose is facing Goff. I thought he was going down. Venkat says that's out. The full toss hitting Franklin Rose on the outside of the front pad, and Goff gets his reward. 4 for 106 for him.
Always exposing that leg stump, and you can see the leg stump there again. Not too sure that would have hit the leg stump though, because you can see where the ball is coming from. Has hit him in line with leg stump, but there's still somewhere to go. 354 for 8.
Ryan King makes his way to the crease. They're replacing Franklin Rose, LBW to Darren Goff. The first ball of Darren Goff's 4th over of the morning.
Great shot.
Yes, it's 4. Jimmy Adams in true Caribbean style. Easy game.
Nearly did bring him into play.
Well, that's it's not quite.
That's a good shot through extra cover. Flintoff making a lot of ground, but not enough. Once again, coming back after a short break. A nice.
We then serve up a half volley just to get the batsmen going, make them feel at home. We really are a sociable side.
It's one of the few bad balls we've seen actually from Robert Croft. It's buys, it's 4 of them. Alex Stewart would normally bats him.
Just turn a bit. But, you don't see him miss those very often. He won't be happy with the delivery. He's got the 10 out there.
Even the bouncer had no pace. Got stuck on the pitch. Jimmy Adams actually did well to get back on it. It was so slow off the pitch. Got it fine. Alex Stewart asking the question. Venkat, the umpire at square leg, asking for the assistance of the third umpire.
And I can tell you what, Alex Stewart thinks he's got it. Kit, Robert Croft does. This has been a fine spell. Now the foot drags, it drags.
Toe gone?
Now then, I think that's out. The line does not belong to the batsman.
Well, now this is absolutely dead square, and that gives you a better clue. If he hasn't moved back now, then I think that's out too, because he's right on the line. The toe grounded on the line. He only moves the toe behind. With the belly, it's a mighty tight fingers.
Well, to say that that foot looks up, that's not behind the line. I have to say that I feel that's out. I think it showed it from the other two.
Is the one that's going to count, and indeed it does. So a close decision, but it goes in favour of Robert Croft, and I think he's deserved that. He could so easily have got his toe behind the line at that moment. So we're down to the last man then, Courtney Walsh, the man who had a very good day with the ball on the first day of this Test match, and who saw company.
In the air over the top. That'll be 4 for Jimmy Adams. He's within a boundary of a century now. 96 not out.
Not sure that's gone exactly where he wanted it. Looking for that rough area. He's certainly aiming that much straighter, but he's got a good bat on it over extra cover. Oh, he's played it well enough though.
Oh, caught it. What a good catch by Flintoff at cover. Adams perishes too short of what would have been his second century against England. He'll be disappointed about that, but on the other hand, he'll be highly delighted that the West Indies have got a lead of 218.
Well played, Jimmy Adams. Deserved 100, but what a catch. Flintoff right on the ground, just gets a couple of huge fingers underneath it, and there they are. Terrific effort from the big man, and what an effort from Jimmy Adams. Played wonderfully well. True Test match mode.
Well played, Jimmy Adams indeed. 98 to him. Well bowled Darren Gough. He got the 5 for he so richly deserved. 5 for 109 from 36 overs and 5 balls. A catch that was. Just got his fingers underneath it. So West Indies all out for 397. Marvellous rear guard by the tail. Shepherd
over the top. Oh,
Perhaps they needed a taller man at first slip. Still plenty of venom in this pitch with a hard new ball if you pitch it in the right place.
Need to get some taller men down there. Well, that was my theory, that the taller man needed to be finer. Well, it went right through Brian Lara's hands. Certainly would have had a much better chance of it if he was a bit taller, but he still got both hands to the ball. Very disappointed, Curtly Ambrose, but he has gotten accustomed to that. Not every catch is going to be taken.
It'll race away to the third man boundary. Insult upon injury for Curtly Ambrose.
Well, not very easy batting, is it? And again, through that gap that we keep on referring to, the gap between third slip and gully. Just a touch low. As Hussain almost going down onto his knees, perhaps praying.
Cuts away square on the leg side. Atherton's first boundary, Hussain has 2. 12 of England's 13 runs coming in boundaries.
Very strong in that position.
Put down again. Unbelievable. That was a simple catch.
Yes, very simple catch. Anyone at this level should take a catch like that, but it's not the best fielder in the world, Ryan King. Everyone will say that's a shocker, but I don't think too many West Indians will be too surprised.
Doesn't carry to the second slip. We saw exuberance, energy and commitment from Darren Gough, but even Gough doesn't have the accuracy of this man. David Shepherd had a quick think about that before dismissing the appeal. Atherton on the front foot, but not that far forward.
Did try and push that left leg out quickly when he saw the ball was full in length. This will give us a better idea. You see the left leg coming out quite sharply there, just on the borderline. And obviously, if there is some doubt, you have got to give the benefit to the batsman.
It's gone this time, caught behind. Straightforward dismissal. Feeling for it outside that off stump, and pays the ultimate price.
Well, wind the tape back. It's only about a minute ago. Bowling the ball in the right place. Wary all the time of this. The one that holds up, pitches and holds its line. Hussain follows the ball. Fatal. And nicked through. West Indies have caught one at long last. The England captain on his way back again. The score, my goodness, 14 for 2.
Graham Hick is the new batsman. Averaging just over 30 runs for him. Now's the time, Bumble.
Pressure's on again. Short leg.
Just no respite, is there? Absolutely fantastic. Off a shout. But I think we'll find it's probably outside the line, and also I think it was bat and pad.
Full length ball just angled down. Bat, pad, bat, outside the line.
And he's shot he's given, but I don't know if Graham Hicks hit that. I think that might have hit the stump.
In disbelief, Venkat gave him out. It was a cracking delivery again. West Indies has won. Appealed for the catch. Let's look. It's just gone over the top of the stumps. It doesn't appear to hit the bat. We'll obviously look at it time and again. Walsh in the ascendancy. All the West Indies gather round. Hicks stood his ground. He certainly missed the bat. They have took his hip on the way through. West Indies immediately went up. There would be a noise.
But I know, knowing Graham Hick, he hasn't hit that. He knows he hasn't hit it. A wry smile. Venkat, everything I thought was out when I first heard it. He'll have thought the same. He doesn't get the benefit of all the slow replays. It's sad for Graham. Well, that's the way to play. For the width, first ball he's had with any width, he's still got to dispatch it. That's dispatched in style, isn't it?
And it's not Ambrose that's bowled it. Franklin Rose in his first over. Short and wide with pace, but Stewart on it in a flash. He said he'd be aggressive, and he will be. It's the only way that he can play, Alex Stewart.
And he's good at it. They're bowled. One there, okay, you'll never go at it. It's there to hit.
Right, we'll bowl the line, we'll bowl the length, we'll hit the pitch, and the pitch will do the rest.
Out, chopped on. It's Stewart going for the cut. Second time he's chopped onto the stumps. And England now in all kinds of trouble.
Registering their dissatisfaction. England in complete disarray, 24 for 4. Alex Stewart this time, looking to attack. Struck Rose for 4 through the covers. Tried it again, back and across. Gets the bottom edge. Demolishes the ball into the stumps. 1 for Rose. He's joined the party too. And celebrates suitably.
Nick Knight comes in a lot earlier than he expected. Batting at number 6, going to force it, chops it onto the stumps. They're spread. England are exposed. 24 for 4.
Stewart's tried to lead a counter-attack. Gone for his shots back and deep in the crease.
Alex Stewart, again an inside edge. Slightly different shot to the one in the first innings that brought the same result. And we're talking about what batsmen are saying about bowlers. Well, the bowlers will be saying the same thing about the batsmen, you know.
Yeah, they will. Stewart was only ever going to play one way.
That's pretty close. And that right hand. Venkat's right hand.
Hit Mike Atherton. High, I think. Venkat seemed to think he was going down the leg side. You can just see the leg stump behind Mike Atherton's pad there. Sure, it was going down leg. But, maybe just enough element of doubt there as it jagged back from outside off stump.
That's actually a chance. Did just carry through. Sherwin Campbell moving very swiftly.
Often Mike Atherton looking to play it on the leg side, getting an outside edge shot. I think that's just bounced fractionally before it's got to Sherwin Campbell. Yeah, this sort of ball, ground and hand all at the same time.
That one is away perfectly. It was in a far better slot this time for Nick Knight. Didn't have to stretch for it. Just short and wide.
A lot of left-handers, the ball running across them all the time from right arm over the wicket bowlers. Got over the top of that, down into the ground and forcefully away through backward point.
Able to stand up there and play that with some control. To recover. Take 3.
Had a bit of a wayward start in the first innings. Mike Atherton hit him for a couple of 4s in his first over. Then
Run.
That's lifted the tempo. Kings letting England off the hook here.
Say that Ryan King is a disappointing bowler for me. From the West Indies point of view, something for them to think about. He's expensive, and all the pressure that was created by the opening two. He hasn't bowled 2 overs yet and gone for 16. Lucky to get away with that. That really is pretty ordinary bowling.
Hey! 50's up for England. The deficit now 168. Well, there's no gully. If there had been none, it would have been history. Instead, he's picked up another 3 runs.
I have to say, Bob, I find it a very strange field placing not to have on a wicket with variable bounce, and particularly, the captain watches it go by. He made the decision.
Short boundary down to the pavilion, 4-leg buys. England will welcome any small crumbs of comfort. King to Atherton, made 19. Dragged it on, Atherton goes. Another England player drags the ball into his stumps. That may have broken the back of this England innings now. Atherton can't believe it. No luck for him. England 60 for 5 and still 158 adrift.
He's got a wide, short ball. He's gone to cut it. The shot he plays very well through that area. It is short and wide, and somehow he manages to drag it onto the stumps. He'll be desperately disappointed, and he'd rather field off. That's probably it for England.
Well, what a moment for Andrew Flintoff to have to come in. His side 60 for 5. The player himself desperately trying to establish himself in this England team. 15 innings now for Flintoff. Chipped over the infield on the leg side, none too convincingly, but it'll roll away for 4. Flintoff off the mark.
Looking over the infield, he watched it onto the bat. Went off, and one extra one to the total for the no ball.
Lovely shot through extra cover. Ambrose at mid-off, didn't move.
Natural playing his own game, but his shot selection, that's been the problem in the past, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. Yep. In control. Beautiful shot.
that's what he does best, hit down the ground. Walsh is chasing, he'll pick up 2. It's a no ball as well. He'll get 4. So 5 on the total, but 4 of those to Flintoff.
Man, once he gets enough bat onto the ball, it will go. Franklin Rose and Courtney Walsh doing the chasing, but he got pretty close, just couldn't bend over.
Gone now. Well, kept a bit low, but I don't think Flintoff was really in any position to play the shot. Should have been forward, and the off stump has been knocked back by Rion King. Flintoff has gone again, more disappointing.
The ball is bouncing awkwardly, and the inconsistent bounce creeps in. Well, that ball didn't bounce a great deal. It was reasonably short, not very short. Came back into Flintoff. Eventually had no chance. Good pace, inconsistent bounce. It's 78 for 6.
Opens the batting for Glamorgan in one-day cricket, so no stranger to quick bowling. He did his share of it now. Flintoff, the last man out, bowled comprehensively by Rion King, kept a fraction low, but there was minimal foot movement there from Andrew Flintoff, neither forward nor back. Makes it easier for Knight to play when he bowls round the wicket and bowls that line, not where he wants to be bowling. Obviously off to find the church.
Lots of encouragement coming from Jimmy Adams and Courtney Walsh.
Oh dear. Croft's okay. It's a no ball for overstepping.
Because of the inconsistent bounce, that ball was short enough for you to expect that it would have gone a bit higher. Hit the helmet. Very good, those protective helmets.
Well, it's brilliantly taken. That is a glorious catch. Wavell Hines at short leg really had to move quickly to his left. And the West Indies really are on fire. Everything is going their way. It's a great catch to support some very fine bowling.
But look at this again. This is tremendous. They start to go up for the appeal. It's a big inside edge, squeezed onto the pad, and it goes forward. Wavell Hines takes that. Stretched out, left hand. That is high quality fielding. Magnificent catch.
Andy Caddick is there, just about to receive his first ball in this England second innings. Comes up a wee bit, but there are springs in his heels. An instinctive catch. A very good one.
It's pure reaction, isn't it? Sixth sense, whatever you want to call it. Terrific.
Reactions here from Wavell Hines, and the slips from Jimmy Adams just following up here. The whole thing tells you that the West Indies are well in control of the situation. Nick Knight, in all sorts of trouble, was a fearfully directed.
It's a good bounce, isn't it? It's at him. And thank goodness for that helmet.
That's a poor effort. Franklin Rose, the man.
Oh, as captain, when we get too upset, I bet the bowler does.
No one at mid-on, so there's a chase here for Wavell Hines. Chance to get the helmet off as well.
Short leg leaping forward. He's been given out.
Caddick quite rightly waiting. Hines juggling the ball, eventually clung on. David.
Hardly any appeal at all from the West Indies. Ball's banged in. Andy Caddick definitely hits it. Handle of the bat onto the thigh pad. Wavell Hines juggles the ball. He's got it there eventually. The helmet's been disturbed and David Shepherd has seen enough of that. A good decision from him. It has hit the bat. It was a juggling.
Andrew Caddick. It's just a problem with Franklin Rose at the moment. After taking that... there's no third man. Goff will pick up a boundary and England are into three figures.
Be another word too. Manages to slice the ball away down to third man. The full toss.
And countering it beautifully. Seized on that very quickly indeed. Halfway down from Franklin Rose and...
was hit very hard. Got to the right height where he would have the control.
Well, they're asking the question again. They're all delighted at the way Wavell Hines has taken the ball. It took a few seconds for the finger to go up from Venkatragavan. Well, whether the best bowlers or not, and 3 balls later he's removed Nick Knight, and it's another very fine catch from Wavell Hines.
Bit of glove there, no bat involved at all. The ball just brushing the top of the pad, and look at this again from Wavell Hines. Oh, finally, bit of hand, a bit of arm, but he has held it.
Well, 1 wicket left then between the West Indies and victory in this opening Cornhill Test of this 5-match series. Ed Giddins.
That's the end. Test match all over. Jimmy Adams drifting that through the gate. Clean bowling, Ed Giddins. And the West Indies win this first Cornhill Test by an innings and 93 runs. England, a lot of thinking to do, particularly by the selectors. I should think there's 1 or 2 there that have played their last test for a while. The West Indies, though, they celebrate one more.
Another 3-day test match at Edgbaston, but it's been brilliant cricket, it really has, and the majority of it from the West Indies, very, very well led by Jimmy Adams.
That's a pretty miserable effort by England. Once again, Nick Knight, the top scorer, but only 34 runs, and the West Indies well and truly fired up. Darren Gough with a few runs, but really that's for Courtney Walsh. Once again, he just goes on and on and on, leading the charge here. Jimmy Adams picking up a couple at the end. Really, 3 runs. It's just like the old days, thrashing England at home and starting off a 5-test series at Edgbaston with a comprehensive victory. Courtney Walsh, man of the match, I can tell you. He's not just broken that record number of test wickets, he's going on, and he's going to set an amazing benchmark. Okay, next test match, not one that England will be looking forward to too much. They take on the West Indies, and just make a note that it'll be on ESPN, and look out for that Lord's Test. Not a happy hunting ground for England recently, and it all starts on Thursday the 29th of June. You can see it live again on ESPN. Well, the West Indies, inside 3 days, they're making a habit of doing this at Edgbaston against the English. And for England, where do they go now? Well, it's Lord's, and it could well be painful once again. Make sure you catch ESPN's coverage of that one. For now, from me on Star Sports, it's time to say goodbye.